Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Hey, welcome back to Tim Friend. It's me, Tim, your friend and mine, hopefully. We're back playing that spooky basement game, Darkest Dungeon. Today we are going into the ruins to trigger the event Silence in the Crypts specifically, so that we can follow up with a visit to the, a gibbering prophet, so we can cross his name off of our list. Say, a warm. I was about to say unseasonably warm, but that's not true. It's quite seasonable for it to be this warm, but it's warmer than ever. Warm enough that here in beautiful Southern California, normally I'd call it smoggy, but today it is smoky as wide swaths of the landscape have quite literally been set aflame by the incredible heat and actual pyrotechnic devices, which is so infuriating that I can't think about it too much, or I'll just be mad. If you're wondering what it's like to live nearby but not near enough to be affected by it, it's quite strange. If you've ever seen like a disaster movie where like someone walks through the ruins of the civilization of a destroyed city, and everything's kind of shot in like a gray coloring. Yeah, it's not wrong. It's very gray, in a way that's more than just like, oh, it's overcast. No. It's fucking gray. Like I'm a glasses wearing man. I always have been. That's how I'm known. I'm known as a glasses man. I've got like yellowish tinted lenses to help filter out blue light, supposedly. As far as I can tell, it does help me sleep after staring at a computer almost literally all day. But it just makes it look like everything is orange, because everything feels like it has been completely leached of color outside and is now just a hideous gray all the time. It's also not delightfully chilly as it might be in an overcast environment. No, it's just warm. It's still just warm all the time, and so I come to you as a not exactly a puddle of sweat. It's weirdly enough, it's cooler now that part of the fucking landscape is on fire, which is a little bit hilarious, but it's still quite gross. I hung out on the back deck for a little bit, this past weekend, and the wind was blowing, and the air was gross, and it's just bad. It's just, just a real bad time to be extant in the Southern California, Los Angeles area. That's the way it be. It's the way it be when you live in a desert that we've fucking terraformed to be somewhat habitable. But it's not a desert. It's what is it, Chaparral? I don't remember the name. But it's close enough to a desert. And admittedly, part of it is that we're supposed to get wildfires. Like that's how our forests stay extant. It's how they sort of maintain themselves. But at the same time, we're getting them perhaps too much and too large. But that's for fucking what's his face? That's for ecologically minded Tim Friend to worry about. It's not for old Darkest Dungeon Tim Friend. Darkest Dungeon Tim Friend's got fucking plenty enough on his plate. Was that like a fucking critical nib? A critical novel on Lumiere or Ravenau? Is it Ravenau? It's Ravenau. Oh wow, we're kind of rocking a bit of a classic party here with Roussel and Ravenau. But this is Reynald. All we're missing is fucking Dismas, and we've got the boys back in town. But Dismas was I left that MFer behind. His Dismas is going to be, I believe, one of my party members against the gibbering prophet themselves. So I didn't want to stress them out before I could take him to task. Oh my goodness. Got that sweet mucus right in the back of my throat. Feels great. if you like coughing a lot. It's a morning record, so I haven't eaten lunch yet, but I did have a fun-sized bag of Flamin' Hot Doritos just as a sneakity snack before recording this, and you know what? Don't like them. It's not for me. I'll be the first one to tell you that I've got quite low standards when it comes to what I'll put in my body. And like that any fucking fast food restaurant within, 30 minutes driving distance will be like, oh, yeah, I recognize that guy. God, I hope that's not true. That's my nightmare. I did actually stop going to a Del Taco because they recognized me and knew my order, and I was like, this is too shameful. This is too much for me. I can't do this anymore. I can't go here. I still do go there sometimes, but like I didn't go there for like 2 months after that, and then they stopped knowing my order, and I was like, this I'm okay with. I'm okay with being like a thief in the night. I don't want anyone to recognize me at one of those ding-dang places. Even if, it's not like they were being, like, dicks or anything like that. I just, when I go to a restaurant, when I'm in public, I don't want strangers to recognize me unless I know them. And while I did fucking see this person at the drive-thru an embarrassingly large number of times, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Now I'm thinking about it, like, why did I stop? Like, fucking whatever, Tim. Just go to the Ding Dang Del Taco. Get your Del Beef burrito. Get that hot beef slime in a little tortilla tube. Let it slide all greasy like down your gullet. Are you enjoying this? Are you, the listener, enjoying me talk about Del Taco? Well, that's cool. I'm glad you are. I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yums here, but Maybe don't tell me. No. Maybe don't tell me that you enjoy my graphic descriptions of the hot slime that is Del Taco. See? That's how you know I got fucking low standards. And for me to be like, yeah, no, I don't like the flaming hot Doritos. It's a fucking stark condemnation, an incisive, a decisive, precisive, not a word, cut at the product itself. But I did let it be known that I did eat the whole fucking bag. So was it that bad, or am I just that kind of gross? The answer is that I'm just that gross. I wanted to eat it, and it's like sometimes with like spicy chips, there's this sort of aspect of it soothes you if you just keep fucking eating them, and that was the case. It soothes the spice. Something which I used to be able to take more of. I used to be more of a strong boy when it came to eating spicily foods, but I've since sort of lost my tolerance for such things. I'm not as durable in the mouth. I'm not as mouth durable as I used to be, and I don't know why. I think maybe I just got out of practice. I used to eat just a shit ton of salsa verde Doritos, and that shit was good as fuck, but maybe once I stopped that habit, once I kicked that bit, maybe that's when I stopped being such a fucking, I don't know, maybe partly it was also like me wanting to be cool. You want to be like, yeah, I can endure this. I do remember going out to dinner with a friend to a sushi place, and I tried wasabi for the first time. And I fought off the reaction of, sort of total internal collapse so hard that I was able to maintain a straight face while having like a little bit of a dupe of wasabi right there on my tongue. I was like, it's not so bad. Well, internally, I was preparing my brain for nightmares to come that night. But it's because I had that intense desire to not be at the bottom of a social totem pole. I wanted to be a strong, respected person, not someone made fun of by anyone. Because I had had enough of being made fun of in middle school and then perceived being made fun of in high school that I was not down for anymore. Should I just stun this bone shield wall? I think that's the better play here, at least. I don't love this bone bear being all the way in the back. We're definitely going to blade grenade the shit out of him. If we can stack that as much as we can, that'd be nice, but we just don't have anything else that can go after the back row like that. Ooh, but now he's brought up to the third row. I hadn't thought of that. Now he's within range of being vomited upon by Baynard. That's so nasty. I'm so sorry that you had to hear that. But you should be sorry for me because I had to experience that in a mouth way. And not pleasurable. Not a great time for old Timbly friend. Let's smite this bunch to within an inch of his own life, unfortunately. But whatever, we can't win all of them. Come on, Baynard. I would love Baynard to have gone first, but can't always get, etc., what we want, etc., etc. Let's Noxious Blast this Bone Sergeant, because the shield wall is just going to die on its turn. And we can Vom. Should we even Vom, or should we just try to do a little wangly on him? No, he's completely immune to stun. Let's Vom on him. We're not even turning into the monster this time. He resisted the Blight? But you're a Skeleman. Skelemans aren't supposed to do that shit. Skeleman's supposed to be weak to the Blight. They're supposed to take damage from the Blights. Well, they're gone anyway. Even through that 15% protection, you can't hide from Reynald's smites. Let's chomp down a little bit on a food and then throw the rest away. Wasteful, but we're here. An heirloom chest. Sure. Fucking crack it open. Oh, it's trapped. Oh no. Resist that bleed, baby. Resist. Alright. Money. Money's this thing that we're getting so we can make sure everyone's got shit locked in at all times, but it's not as useful as it once was. But we will, our hearts will go on. That's a quest location, room battle with Curio. This is nothing, but we are going to go to this empty room just because it's better than walking backwards for 4 squares. Let's see what else we got. Room battle with Curio. It's a Curio. Bunch of obstacles. Dislike immensely. It's a Curio. Alright, well, we're going to go down here to get to that quest location. Anywho, let's see what the F is up like I ain't seen the sky. Who can turn off traps real well? Pretty much everyone can turn it off the same. Damn it. I was really hoping Roussel would not get hit by that trap so she could get rid of a bit of stress. Who's got a thing jam, huh? Ooh, don't like most of those. Cove-phobe is pretty bad. In fact, let's throw you in there, Reynald. What you got, buddy? Absolved of a sin. Yeah, get rid of Cove-phobe. That's perfect. That's exactly what Father would like. Tasty, tasty stuff. Alright, if there's a room battle in here, and there's not. Great. Let's pour this consecrated essence on this rock, and then we'll keep it going. How many shoves we got? We got 1 shove. We're gonna have to do a little loopy roundy. Yeah, it's gonna be a looper, starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt, so that we don't hit 2 obstacles. How irritante. Roussel? There we go. Get rid of most of the stress you incurred by completely beefing it on the last one. I mean, we can't always do the things correctly, can we? Nothing. Hopefully we... Hey, there we go. And they're surprised. What a delight. And you've even put the madmen and the royalty right up front. Right up front in the 2nd and 3rd rank. That's exactly where I want them to be. And I can play grenade, hit the royalty and the sharpshooter, and then Vom on the 2 middle ones. We split this. We split it. We spread this blight. We get all over every which way. Can we drop a stun on the madman? Yes. Thank you. Oh, it's beautiful. Brone Royalty gets a single turn before dying on their next one. And then we will start dropping the noxious blasts on the madman while vomiting on the sharpshooter and the madman. I don't know why I'm leaning so hard into the blight, but at the same time, it seems to be doing pretty okay for me. Especially since we've got like, I mean, we could like if we plug a grenade, plague, we could just rend through these 2 with Baynard to transform, but let's vom on him. Do a little vombly vom on him. 5 per 3. That's just not enough. Ow! All this, they're doing a substantial amount of damage to me, and I'm you know, I'm unhappy with it. Let's heal the party for a full 7. All right. Well, it'll take a little bit of a grip to get back up into the normal zones, but boof, getting crit by the sharpshooter, getting stabbed by this sergeant. It's all bad times. Bad times. All right. Well, the sharpshooter's just gonna die on its turn. So I think we noxious blast. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. Now we'll fucking transform. We'll transform and we'll do a rake, not rend, rake. Why can't you get your fucking, your violent swings of claws attacks straight, Tim? Come on. Heal the full party, please. Really not loving how much stress you got, Roussel. Really not loving that very much at all. And Bone Sergeant, you can just fucking stop. You can just stop it, okay, bud? Get out of here. Yeah, it's our turn. Now you turn back into a person and forgive yourself, you know? Get that absolution going. Absolutely. Look at the critical heal. Didn't even need it. It was already at full, but whatever. We can just use your shitty little heal, Raven, no? While we wait for the madman to take their turn and collapse to the ground, their body dissolves. Let's use this extra food on Reynald. We can get them back up closer to full. What do we get? What do we get? $500. Oh boy, he said with massive air quotes around the 2 words. $500 is exactly how much I need. Not that I need very... Oh, the quest target. Alright, okay. It would be a real short one if we so desired, but I think what we're gonna... don't love that. Don't love that double dodge. Well, we'll get a sick little heal. A nasty little heal. We'll drop the blight. Boots to cats to drop the blight. Start picking away at him. Try to stun the shield wall. Very good. Great. The more we can have that shield wall stunned, the less likely it is to be able to use Bone Bulwark or whatever the fuck it's called. Giving itself another nasty little chunk of protection and guarding probably the Bone Bearer, which would be really unfortunate because we want to put that damage on them as much as we can. Ugh. Who are you going to shoot now? Yeah, you're going to shoot... Okay. Alright. That's good. That's great, in fact. It's delicious. You need to stop tooting that little horn of yours, little Bone Bearer. You need to stop... No, you must not toot it. Fool Dr. Doom toots as he pleases. What's the resist there? Why is you have resist to it? Why? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's actually transform. Turn into Beastman. Let's see if we can get a pushback. We cannot get the pushback on the shield wall, so we just heal the party and get ready to endure the Axe Blade and the Graveyard Slash of the Bone Sergeant. I believe he's got Graveyard Slash and Graveyard Stumble in case he gets knocked back too much, which is, yes, adorable. I agree. You do not have the stun resist this round. It'll go bonk bonk on your head. Alright, who's up? Who up? Who up? Who out? Let's bonk this. Oh my goodness gracious. I remember last session we had just some absolutely miserable RNG, and fam, this is not giving me the good feels. This is not good omens. This is quite the opposite. I keep freaking missing that man. This horrible bone man. I cannot hit him. I cannot hit. Okay, and if we kill too many of them, he'll just start respawning them. So let's kill this shield wall, because that's all he can reach. Now all we're going to do is take damage from the sergeant, but we got to take big old bites out of crime, and we can't. That's like 3 misses. That's too many misses. Boom. Alright, that's 21 damage, eventually. Yeah, defend the icon, you jerk. Just stab me with your stupid little knife. I don't like it. I don't like you, Bone Bearer. Rolled against you too low, too many times. He does the slash. Now I am the dodging person now. What are you gonna do, dork? It's 21 damage up front. Not even an investment in damage. Let's do a rake. That's perfect, because that means the Bone Bear will die to the Blight on its turn, which lets us Noxious Blast the Sergeant, giving it 1 turn remaining, while we just heal the party a little bit. While everyone takes a little chilly little pill to cool down after a long day of missing the fucking Bone Bear, huh? Everyone gets to calm down. Graveyard Slash. You're rocking into a fucking base 25% protection, Holmes. I got heavy boots. I got a protection stone. How are you going to hit me outside of this little rock? Little rock that keeps me safe. It's a trick question. You're not going to do that. Alright, feel better, Baynard. Feel better, bud. Excuse me, bud. I'm gross. Feeling gross. I did have a delicious caffeinated carbonated beverage to wash down those not-so-great chips. But it's all coming back to me. In a very literal way, and as a gas. It's coming up and out. It's continued venturing. Slap out that firewood. Gom on some food. Try to get rid of some stress. Alright, who's got the stress removers, huh? Stand tall, it removes mortality debuffs, which is sure. We could Zealous Speech, which is just massive. Just a massive one. Psych Up is all terrible. We can heal wounds, I suppose. You can chant for 1 person, but that's not awesome. Encourage. Alright, just gonna drop some encouragements. You're gonna drop the Zealous Speech. Get everyone with that stress down. And should we do a Zealous Vigil? Sure. Get rid of that nighttime ambush, and we go to sleep. Sure. Use the cure on yourself, so you don't have the disease that you already don't have.
The match is struck.
A blazing star is born. Alright, what do we got? Secret room. And we don't have a fucking key. God dang it. Well, at least we get to do this. The holy water in the burial urn. It's very nice. Gets us a nice little bit of stuff. Let's crack open this ancient artifact. I'll take this paltry sum. I'll take it very much. We can go into this room battle. Maybe get a little bit more. Start replacing those foods on the torches and the crests and the bus. Yeah, you're shocked. You're shocked and surprised, you gross skeletons. Let's drop the grenade. I would drop a grenade on you. It's just like the Bruno Mars song, but the enemies have a less great time. Let's just let's do a little zappy on them. That's so bad. It's so shitty, bud. It's fucking lame as a Rob how much damage that did. It was awful. Can we do a slam? No. I've missed every time with that slam. It had an 80% chance to hit. Did we do it? Fuck no, we didn't. You bet your bippy we did not hit with that fucking slam. I'm jazzed about it. Oh, I love it so much. I love missing with the slam 3 times when it would be so cool to push people out of the way, out of their comfy zones. So they would have worse attacks up front and in back. But no. No, instead freaking Baynard gets to miss 3 times. Miss 3 times in the morning, miss 3 times at night. Miss 3 times in the afternoon. I'm not feeling alright. There we go. And resist the move. So awesome. Oh, it makes me feel so happy. Turning into Tim Fiend right out the fucking gate on this recording session. Turning into a Tim foe. Tim enemy. Giant enemy Tim. It's me. I'm unhappy. Don't like how the RNG is a-swinging, especially since I plan on going up against someone I've already fallen to, the Prophet. Admittedly, that was the Tier 2 Prophet, and I mean, that now we're going into him with a stronger party, but he will be stronger as well. We went into the fucking Swine God with a pretty strong party, and that did absolutely Jack Nicholson for us. Of course, they get the move thing happen. The heavy boots gives him fucking resistance to movement, and they actually landed it on him. What a freaking dingle. You're a dingle, you guys. You bone shield walls. Reynald. All y'all's dingles. All of y'all is dingles. Let's do a little rake. And just put a little casual slap damage on them. And the other one. Thank you. I like how this Bone Shield Wall has -4 speed. It's fun to me to see them go as slow as some of my people sometimes. Like, I'm pretty sure... Oh my god. -60% move and stun resist? Where'd you get that shit from, huh? Where'd you get that? Like, what fucking Amazon... Who Amazon Prime that debuff onto his face? I hate that. Oh, that's Axe Blade. Axe Blade gives... Okay. Well, whatever. Get out of here. It'll just claw y'all to death. Claw y'all down. Oh. That's cute. But not like incroyable. Let's have Reynald get a little chompy on some food so we can take this cool little blighting satchel with us. You go forward. Thank you. Alright. No thank you, Iron Maiden. You're mostly bad. We can just roll up and around here. We're good to go. We got plenty of food, got plenty of torches. This was an easy dungeon except for that fight where we missed the fucking Bone Bear 3 times in a row and also missed the freaking Ramaslams that we tried to do. Those were bad times, admittedly. But maybe we don't have to... Maybe you just see an inkling of the beast within, of Tim Fiend. Maybe you don't have the full... Maybe I'm not transformed for the duration of the session this time, huh? Maybe the RNG can do me a little bit of a solid. Just a little solid this time, huh? We can get through this okay. So far, like, pretty cool how whenever I'm talking about maybe everything will be okay, that the game decides to stick a giant middle finger out of a trap hole and into Russell's HP bar. Let's play Grenade. The Banner Bear, the Bone Bear, is in a very good spot for me, because they're in the 3rd slot, which means they can get targeted by both Vom and Plague Grenade, which do stack those blights. We've got 11 damage per round over 3 rounds so far, which is fantastico. Let's drop a bonk on this shield wall. Great, he resisted it. Feels good. I have no quarrel with you, thank you very much. That felt good, because we dodged it as well as me making a stupid pun. Alright, little guy. Don't love that plus 45% damage that you're rocking. Yes, okay, target Reynald, because that's another minus 25% for you. Yeah, delightful. Alright. Yeah, who you shooting now? Ravenno? F you. F you for hitting. F you for having accurate crossbow bolts. Yeah, get out of here. Put the blight on you. I guess you resisted it last time? That's pretty fucked up. You're a Skeleman. You have like 0 blight resist, and you're still fucking resisting my shit? Oh, it's because of the RNG. I mean, clearly. It's the old random number generator. It's really tightening the screws on me. Just a little bit at a time. Not as much as that battle with Swine God, but just enough to make me remember what game we're playing. We're playing Darkest Dungeon. I can't ever forget it because of shit like this, where the game is like, hey, remember how you shouldn't be able to hit anything, and in fact when you do hit something, that's a fluke. You're never successful. You're just lucky. Darkest Dungeon. I mean, that's what it fucking feels like sometimes, you guys. It fucking feels that way. 6 damage, okay, the sharpshooter is dead. Shield wall will be dead on their next turn. Let's bonk him on the head, see if we can land a stun. Delightful. Now we just gotta deal with this big protective boy. What are you doing, missing with that axe blade? Back that axe up. What a fantastic joke, Tim. Thank you, I agree, it was pretty good. Alright, so we got the stun, we'll probably Noxious Blast him. Yep. Poof. That's 9 damage to him. And then we can do a bonk. Or should we just... No, let's just bonk him. We don't gotta get fancy. We don't gotta transform into a monster, because that'll just put stress on everyone. We don't want to do that. We want everyone to be relaxed here. Relaxed here in this adventuring party. Be cool, man, be cool. And smite this fool. Alright, well, it smote enough. Smote enough. And you get out of here too. It's your turn. It's your turn to go. Oh, now we get a ding-dang Skeleman's key. Now that we're past the mother effing secret room. It's not what I wanted. I want it earlier than that. Let's get rid of these busts. Don't need that junk. Ooh, don't love contemplating mortality. Thanatophobia? That's horrible. Well, that's not really enough to make me want to go over there. So let's just bail. Let's just bail and get out of here. We got the Silence in the Crypts. We got a hefty sum of gold and rubies. Clutch hitter that sucks scattering. That's pointless. But Diurnal is not great. Photomania is dope. And Vertigo is obviously bad. Okay. Well, let's lock in Photomania. Yes, we got the stuff. And next time on Tim Friend, I will have done a little bit of admin, and then we will go after the gibbering prophet. That sound good to you? It sounds great to me. All right, I'll see you next time, everybody. Remember to do everything that the taskmasters demand: liking, commenting, subscribe it, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in a couple days. Bye, everybody.
With Tim Friend.